I have been overtraining. I am a ding dong. I made a mistake. I'm not perfect, y'all. I've been needing to make this video for a minute. It's actually like a week ago, almost a week ago today, or 2 weeks ago, today, that I realized that I've been overtraining really bad. And if y'all look, like I've been on this training plan since March, so I guess the older video me training in the gym and my run to do sub 250 was also or sub 255 was also in this training plan. So y'all can see from my videos, like I've been overtraining bad. Like the fact that I was running, like this was a day I was running 18 miles one day on a long run at pace too, like sub 640 pace, running that for 18 miles and then going into the gym to do a full-on leg workout and abs. Bro, that is ridiculous, bro. And 1 minute rest in between every single set, y'all. Like, what was I doing? And I'm making this for y'all so that y'all can learn from it too, or not go through the stupidness I went through. I mean, dude, I've learned, but I've been cocky for a while. It's been the main thing. I've been cocky about it. It's been a real ego thing and a real struggle, and it's been hard to change it, dude. It's been hard to change the schedule because I had to like think about it and be able to change my mind that, yo, I do not need to train this much because I'm literally getting nothing out of this. I was doing so much volume in the gym, a ridiculous amount of volume. 7 exercises in the gym, 6 days a week, 1 minute rest in between each set. 1 minute rest. That's nothing. There was no intensity able to be had because I was constantly not recovered enough. My muscles were just not able to put it out. And also I was getting so burnt out and bored of it because I was doing too much that I wasn't even putting in the effort I needed to. And I couldn't either. I couldn't because I was so cooked. So I was really just going through the motions in the gym, checking the box of showing up and going, and just farting my way through it, trying to get done with it as quick as I could, which is why I only had a minute rest. Because I wasn't worried about that. I wasn't worried about the workout. I was just worried about checking the box saying, yo, I did this, and having the ego of just going through it and being happy with that rather than actually getting something out of it, which was absolutely stupid. And now I've changed it. I'm doing 5 days a week in the gym, but only 5 exercises each day. I'm actually taking 2 minutes rest at the minimum in between each set. And there's not 4 sets of each exercise. Some things there are because it does need it. But for the most part, a lot of it's only 3 sets of each thing because I'm trying to tone down the volume and learn that, yo, that wasn't working. And I could see it. I could see it because I was getting burnt out because I was starting to fall out of love with the gym. I was starting to fall out of love with running too because my running was a little bit crazy too. I was doing 5 miles, daily miles every single day. That's pretty average for a marathon runner. That's really not bad at all. That part was fine. But the fact that I was trying to do my long runs at pace, like maybe once every 2 months, you try and do 14 miles, maybe 18 miles at sub 640 pace, but twice a week, that's a little crazy. That's a little crazy. And I wasn't doing any other workouts. And people were trying to tell me at my job, I have a job at a running store that I work at, and other runners were trying to tell me, like, yo, this is a little crazy, bro. Like, why do you not do workouts at all? Why do you run your long runs at pace and, like, not do any workouts? And part of it is because I was lazy. I didn't want to think about it. And then number 2 is because I was also being a little cocky and be like, oh, well, they're telling me this and I want to prove them wrong and prove to them that I don't need to listen to them and I can do my own thing and do amazing without it. Like, dude, I get so bad into this mindset where, and no hate to David Goggins, bro. I love that dude. I think he has a lot of wisdom out there. Now, do I agree with everything he says? Do I agree with like the root and the heart of all of his mindset? No, because I don't think it's always as faith-based as it should be. Although he has been posting some faith stuff, I will say, and I'm proud of that dude for coming out with that. So that's been great. But it becomes such an ego thing, and it's kind of like a David Goggins mindset where I'm just like, I'm on my own. This is only me. I'm listening to absolutely nobody. And that dude struggled with that too, because he overtrained and made his body absolutely destroyed until he learned and he started to stretch and take care of himself better. So that dude has learned too, but I also, even after watching him, fell for the same mistake and did the same stupid thing. And it's been hard for me, like I said, to be able to adjust to this new schedule, this new workout thing, which right now I just got out. It's a lot later because so what I do is I run first. So today I did 8 miles, chill pace, and then, which is like 7:30 to 7:45-ish, 8 minute, 7:30, something like that. Pretty chill. And then I ate my breakfast after that. Because what I was trying to do before, because I've been incorporating swimming now, a little bit of swimming since I'm planning on joining the Coast Guard. I'm just trying to be in swimming shape. I'm also not an amazing swimmer. Like, I was on a swim team for 8 years, but I get exhausted easy and I get lazy with swimming easily too. So I'm trying to get myself more into the swimming shape of things. So I've been swimming. So what I was doing when I was having my ridiculous overtraining schedule was I threw that in there too. And dude, it took me so long to get all my training done. Like, I would have no time. I mean, I had time for me and God, but barely. Like, I didn't even have time for myself either it was just only the gym. And I feel like it kind of became an idol in a sense. And then what I was going to say though is, so I eat my breakfast after I run, because what I was trying to do before, like one day, I think I actually did do this. I went to the gym, swam first, then did my lift, then came home and ran. Empty stomach the whole way. And that is hard, bro. Like, to be able to go run after already doing 2 things, like one of them is already cardio, and then a long, like hour plus long gym session. Dude, that was long as crap too. My stomach was fried. And then after that, I started eating. I started trying to eat before I ran. Eating before you run is not good either, because my stomach, I don't like to run with a lot in my stomach. Like, I could eat eggs and go run, but the eggs I make have ham and cheese, and then I also eat bread, so that's a little bit heavier on my stomach. But I don't know, I can't run a lot on my stomach. It kind of makes me sick, especially that taste in my mouth, and especially if I eat an apple. Sorry, this is going haywire, the topic on this video. If I eat an apple, dude, I don't know if it's the acidity or what it is of it, but it actually makes me want to throw up if I eat an apple and go run. So basically, that's why I figured out that this is the best strat. I go and run, then I eat my breakfast, get my electrolytes back. I put a lot of salt in my eggs and that. And then I head to the gym on a fuller stomach. And I'm able to do the gym fine with a decently full stomach, as long as it's not abs with like chili or something in my stomach. But I'm fine. So I do that. And then by the time I get done working out in the gym, my stomach's already settled enough to go swim. Like, it's been at least 30 minutes. The old wise tale, like, you can't swim until it's 30 minutes after you've ate or whatever. But back to the original lesson of this video is, I've been a dummy. I've learned, and we're really just going to see how this does. Basically, I mean, it used to be, what my schedule was push, pull, legs, push, pull, legs. So 6 days a week was what that was. And now it's Monday, which is kind of weird because I'm used to Monday chest day because push. But now it's Monday is back and buys. Tuesday is chest and tries with a tempo for my run. You know what? I'm going to put pictures on the screen right now, but I'm also going to talk through it as I'm talking about it. So the run's also sprinkled in there, and the daily run, there's always 5 miles. So then Wednesday is legs, and then Thursday, which is today, I did some shoulders and some forearms, which was kind of, to me, I call Thursday like the leftovers day. Like, it's the 2 groups that are kind of left out of the other 3 days that I just kind of throw them together. Like, shoulders and forearms doesn't completely go together, but the other 3 go together very well. Back and buys, chest and tries, those go together well. And then legs really just needs to be by itself because it's such a big group. And I was doing legs and abs together, but now Friday is now just for abs, which is pretty nice because I also have, Friday is also one of my swim days because I'm trying to swim every other day. So Friday I do abs and then go swim, and that's honestly pretty great. And my leg day is also legs and then swim, which is good to shake out from the legs. So I spent a whole day like just kind of like thinking about how to form this into manageable to where I would still have plenty of time, to where this wouldn't become an idol, to where I could actually enjoy it, to where I could glorify God through this and actually get something out of my workouts instead of just showing up and just going through the motions and just burning myself out, because that's what I was doing. And then let me finish what I was saying. So then Saturday is my long run, and then Sunday is supposed to be a rest day. It doesn't always end up being that way, even though it should be. Now this past Sunday I actually did good, and I did rest. I didn't do anything the whole day. I didn't sit at the house. Like, I went to church. I was busy the whole day. I'm always a very doer person. I can't just sit around. But that's what's hard, y'all. I have to have in my head always that I did something. It's almost like an ego thing. So it's hard for me to take rest days. But I've been trying to be better about it. If I do anything on Sunday, I'm trying to limit it to just a swim or something, like a short swim. So, but that's what we're doing. And another lesson I want to pull out of this is the fact that, we can do the same with church. And I know this is kind of sounds off topic, but yeah, we're faith and fitness, but I think faith should be the primary foundation behind everything that I'm doing. Fitness is great, but it's all to glorify God, and we have to have that faith mindset behind it. And the fact is, we can do the same thing that I did with the gym to church. We can show up to church every single Sunday. We can serve at all kinds of things and do all kinds of crap and burn ourselves out by just going through the motions and showing up, rather than spending time heart to heart with God, than showing up with a heart wanting to worship God, trying to get something out of it with God. You know what I mean? We can show up just to check the box at church too, just like we can do at the gym, and get absolutely nothing out of it. But it's important to be intentional with what you're doing. Realize the purpose, again, behind what you're doing, and make sure you can get something out of it. I'm not saying go to church and always try and get something from me, but I'm saying go and take what is there, bro. Don't just show up and waste your own time. Don't burn yourself out. And that's really what I was doing, bro. So, I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. I'm human too, and I'd really just hope that this helps y'all. This helps y'all learn the lesson that I had to about overtraining, and realize, listen to your body. This is what I like to say and live by. Listen to your body, but not your feelings. You got to listen to where you know that you actually need to rest, but also not listen to your feelings where you could push harder, but you sometimes don't want to. Because here's the thing with what I'm doing right now. It seems like in my head, my ego thing, oh, maybe I'm being lazier because I'm doing maybe a little bit less. But actually, I'm doing more, because in that less, I'm doing so much more, and I'm able to do so much more intensity to get more out of it, if that makes sense. Volume does not equal growth. And volume is, intensity is greater than volume every single day. So, it matters if it comes from the heart, just like it does in the gym, same in church. Doesn't matter if you show up every day, if you show up at every soup kitchen thing, if you're just trying to be a good person and you're really just trying to show up and check boxes. What it's about is from the heart. And remembering your goal, remembering your passion, remembering the reason that you're doing stuff. Y'all stay focused, y'all stay in the gym, and God bless y'all. I hope this helped y'all.